For a video. Okay, what do we got here? Insane people Facebook. Okay.
Why do all craters on Earth form exactly 90-degree angle to the flat surface?
What?
Neither one of them ever had any tilt or angle of track before impact. If we live in a spinning ball in space, what are the chances of any impact of space?
Okay. It's science time, boys. It's science time. It's science time. I'm not the biggest scientist, but I'll tell you what, I can do some science. Hold on, I think I have paint on my computer. We're gonna do what I like to call an Asmongold moment, where it's you see, the Earth is like this, a big round ball, spinning ball. It's a sphere. So it's a really big one, and if you see a circle and you look at it, then you'll close enough. Like if you look at this circle, you can obviously see that it's a. Okay. Hold on. So we turn this way bigger. Hey, there we go. So if you take this brush and say you make a circle and you make a small little circle, you can obviously see how small it is, by how small it is, how where the edges are and how much it's turning. It doesn't look flat at all. But if you make a really big circle, really big one, it's harder to tell when looking at the circle, the curve of it. Like there's much less of a curve here than there is here. You can tell that there's much more curve than this one. And if I made like a huge circle, like say like that, it's almost making a line. Like it's almost a straight line by the look of the circle. That's the same thing that happens with Earth. It's basically so big, so astronomically large that it's like looking at a line. So when you it's almost like a flat surface. It's so big that it makes a flat surface, because anything that's big enough will look like a flat surface to something small. Just like, let's say, the edge of a table probably looks like to like an ant or something. Like if your table turns in like a circular motion, that probably looks like a pretty flat surface to the ant. But stuff like that. And so if you have like say a big enough circle and something circular, say comes down and hits the circle, the flat looking circle, it's going to make it like a crater similar to that, and it's going to be slightly circular formation, but it's going to hit down directly down, and it's going to create obviously a small patch in the circle, but it's not going to be it's going to be like a 90-degree angle almost. But that's just because anything that hit like that would probably look like that. That was really shitty science by Karma. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, seek help. I hate you. You are cringe. Let's start.
Rocks hitting Earth straight down at perfect 90-degree angles. This is how we're starting, boys, girls, everyone else. It's gonna be a
boys, girls, and NBs, that is. I am an NB. I am cooler than you. I am cool. No, I'm just kidding. God.
Good day. Crack open the cold one. We're diving knee-deep into insane people Facebook. Right? Isn't that where we are? Yeah. It's fun. Let's go. It's a buckle. How will the masses know we're worshiping Satan? Yeah.
I saw this fucking dumbass shit, and I was like, that's more of a Star of David than a pentagram. You fucking idiot.
We've seen this a few times at this point now, and I think we can all safely say there's no pentagram there. We've seen higher res images. It is just a buckle. Woman wears nice clothes. How dare they? Detective Superintendent Rebecca Smith seems to be using Nicola Bully's disappearance as an excuse to showcase her toned physique. Who wears a sleeveless dress in bed?
Where do you live? Fucking Ohio? I know it's pretty cold in Ohio, but some people just like wearing sleeveless clothes, including me.
Wearing. To those who say, does it matter what people wear to work? Yes, it does when they are police officers. Dan.
No, it doesn't, man. It doesn't matter. You're just you're nitpicking the dumbest shit. That's so fucking cringe.
Sometimes I'm just stunned silent. Not because
Same.
that was some giant actual bombshell of next level stupidity, but it's just so petty and gross. The American dream in 2023. Not being permanently poor. If you wish to be successful, it's Ben. If you wish to be successful in American life, you basically need to do three things, right? Graduate high school, okay? Have a baby out of wedlock and get a job. If you do those things, you will not be permanently.
We're gonna have a little conversation here about having babies out of wedlock. I am a bastard, which means I was born out of wedlock. That's the meaning of the word bastard. It has no other meaning. Use it for any other reason, then you're just saying having a baby out of wedlock. Now you must understand that marriage is a hard process to go through. It's very expensive, very taxing on a human being, and it takes months of preparation. Having a baby before wedlock isn't necessarily the worst thing that can happen. Having two parents for a baby is important, though. That's always helps progress a human much further than if they have only one parent. But having the baby out of wedlock isn't actually an issue at all. Like, you're not like going to ruin that child's life because they're at. Oh, I didn't see your. Oh, I didn't see your messages. Thank you for watching for a little while. You're the best. But sorry, someone in chat, a good friend of mine. But having a baby out of wedlock doesn't necessarily mean shit. Like, it's not. You're not gonna die. Your kid's not like going to become worse because they had a baby because they were born out of wedlock. Like, that means nothing. Just having two parents in the house is the only good thing that they really need. And also, the wedlock thing, it's not 1490, and we're not doing crusades anymore. So those Christian beliefs kind of tone it down a bit, dog. And those are a lot of religions. I guess it's not even just a Christian thing. It's just a lot of religions that you need to be married. And also, people get married way too fast nowadays anyways. So.
More in the United States. That's literally a lie, Ben. That is not true. That's not how this works.
Also, yeah, that is not true because you could just be black and you're basically that's a bad starting point in life. Or I don't know, you could figure out you're gay and then that kind of ruins a part of your existence forever for the future. Or hell, you could have one parent and that could also fuck shit up. And even if you graduate high school and you don't have a baby out of wedlock and get a job, say you get a job really young, that's not a guarantee because a lot of people, especially in Ohio, work from the age of basically like 7, working their slave jobs, and still they don't make enough money to make it out. And they could spend the rest of their lives poor.
I've graduated high school. I haven't had a baby out of wedlock, and I have had many jobs. Take a guess at what those things did not do for me. Right now, Ben, why do you have postpartum depression, ladies? Serious question, ladies. How do y'all have postpartum depression from having a child? You also wanted to have and be a mother. Bro, you have never had to push a being out. I see you there. You've never had to push a baby out of your dick hole, right? Or your ass, whatever. I'm sure you think that that's how having a baby works. And then have to deal with it screaming louder than you've ever heard anything scream in your entire life for the next 1 to 3 years.
Okay, I'm going on a lot of rants, but let's say this again. Simple little thing, but postpartum depression. If you don't know what that is, we're gonna do a little Google search so I can show you. Hold on, you should be able to see this. So I can get the definition exact. There's also postpartum psychosis, but we're gonna stay away from that. And so it happens right after the birth of the baby, and it's basically mother gets they give birth to their child, and then they experience like mood swings, a lot of sadness, depression, and there isn't really a lot of reason. I think. Hold on. So okay, so there's a reason. It's just a dramatic drop in hormones and stuff. So obviously, that's going to affect you severely. I've had deficiencies and whatnot, hormonal imbalances, and I know that can be pretty fucked up. So if you get a hormonal imbalance, that could definitely fuck shit up for you for a little while. So of course you're gonna be sad, and also you just had a child, and you're gonna have to go through a lot. So I could see why it could be a sad moment to not only go, but a lot of you can be happy and sad at the same time. It's possible. I make terrible arguments, but I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm not used to this.
Every night, while you get maybe 2 hours of sleep a day. Maybe. Even with your husband's help, or boyfriend's help, or whoever's there to help. You have no fucking idea. You really don't. I hope this counts. The balloon he's talking about is the moon. Chinese spy balloon. I think I spotted it over our neighborhood. I have radiant barrier roofing, so its cameras can't penetrate into my home. Protect yourself,
What does
please.
that mean?
Is this why Gru wanted to steal the moon? Is having sex with Rihanna gay?
What?
The emasculation of men continues. You can already tell who the man is in this relationship.
Okay. Okay. So the bad part about this is the dude about to be a proud mother too. What does that mean? Are you calling Rihanna a dude? Because Rihanna's not a dude. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, brother. I seen it. I watched some of those music videos. Rihanna ain't no dude from what I see. I tell you what, brother. No, I'm just fucking around. But just because he's taking care of a child doesn't emasculate him. He's just being a father. I feel like, wouldn't it be more masculine to actually take care of your child and teach them values that you see fit? Right? At least in your view. I don't care either way. Whatever.
That dude about to be a proud mother of two. Man, seriously, it's so weird to me. Only to people like this can they look at an image of a man who has a child with a billionaire woman, Rihanna, and call him the gay one. Okay, pal. Okay, then. Global warming is a hoax.
I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep going. Come on, man. I don't want to. Do I have to? God damn it.
How will the world survive? In 1948, when Al Gore was born, Earth had 130,000 glaciers. Today, just 75 years later, only 130,000 glaciers remain. Is that even remotely correct? Why don't we find out real
Oh, he's gonna do it.
quick?
Okay.
I honestly don't know where you got the 130,000 number from. I did one quick Google. How many glaciers are there currently on Earth? And I see 40,000 different answers here. I see over 200,000, over 400,000, 198,000, 200,000 again. I'm seeing so many answers. What? Oh, man. It's just hard to get any real information out there. But I ain't trusting you. In blank, Illinois called blank properties. We offer clean, affordable rentals of varying degrees all across Freeport. Rental prices vary from $400 to $900 depending on the building. We offer a month-to-month rental agreement or a one-year lease. However, you must sign an agreement that you will never call a building inspector. We expect all repairs.
I don't know. Seems kind of sus if you ask me. Why do you not want to them to call a little a building inspector? Inspector. Why is that? Could it be you're hiding something? Like, I don't know, the place falling apart and not being safe for anyone to live in? I mean, $400 is nice.
Services to remain between us and the residents. How is this legal to even post? I feel like you're breaking quite a few laws by saying that. We offer yard work services for an extra $15 a month. We also have a tree trimming business. Any prospective tenants who are interested, please contact me at the number below. Oh my god. However, if you are poor, black.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this. We're going to talk about this. So let's look at America's population. $1.002. Okay, by America I mean North, actually. Okay. Not by race. We'll do that in a second. Because I know this is in the fucking U.S. I'm not retarded. So we got 331.9 million. Okay, that's good. Put that in the next one. Okay, and how many of those are black? Let's see. Oh yeah, 13.6%. Okay, that's cool. So what's 13.6%? So actually, let's just do 100 minus 13.6. Yeah, 86.4%. So you got 86.4%. That's fine. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Actually, that doesn't help me. Okay, so we have 31% of the population. Let's say none of them are black. Let's say this is just the. Let's say none of them are black. That will give you 55%. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I'll get a liberal and gay and trans. Okay. 5%. Okay. What? See a 7.2 right there. Okay, so 7.2. Let's say none of them are black or liberals. Fuck off, NBC. And percent of trans. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about that. This 5%. Let's say you got 43% left. How many do you think live near or is going to buy that near that area? I'm gonna tell you what, not a lot, because red light. Because a lot of black people live in poorer areas, so they see cheap price. Well, I don't make a lot of money, so let's move there. I'm not saying that there are no white people there, but you think none of the white people are gonna be liberal or trans? Also, you say poor. I'm gonna take a wild guess on how. 18% of Americans make over 100K a year. That's that's probably what you consider poor, right? How much is that from 100? Let me just. 82%. That's crazy. Also, to a place that's offering very minimal for you to pay, do you think they're gonna live there, buddy boy? Jesus.
Gay, liberal, trans, or get government assistance, then do
Jesus.
not apply because you will be denied. I have very little respect for the type of people who work a 9-to-5 job and then go home and sit on the sofa and watch TV. Never pick up a book or do anything extra. You mean living their life how they fucking choose to, you stupid bitch? If you're the kind of person that thinks working a 9-to-5 is good enough to get ahead in life, then I don't want you renting from me. You know what? I'm honestly just glad that you said your little quiet parts out loud, because I think you broke several laws. I don't believe that you are allowed to turn away tenants.
No, you're not. It's actually. I'm gonna pull up the law now. I'm gonna do a little law. It is illegal discrimination to take any of the full actions because of race, color, religion, sex, including gender identity, sexual intent, disability, familial status, or national origin, refuse to rent or sell housing, refuse to negotiate for housing, otherwise making housing unavailable. Illegal under the Fair Housing Act. HUD, the quite shitty, but also quite decent thing that we have to use. It is illegal. This is an official government website. Illegal, you stupid idiot. I hope that house got taken away from you, and I hope you got poor on the street and fucking died.
Gay, or trans, or black. For God's sake, I don't think any of that is even remotely legal. With any luck, you completely went out of business and are back to your 9 to 5, you fool. Oh, there's so many words I could say that I won't. I won't. The surreal moment when Republican Arkansas State Senator Matt...
So I watched this while watching Hassan. I'm pausing so much, but I watched this while watching Hassan. I'm with Hassan Abiyad. That is true. But I was watching Hassan and I saw this and I was like, no one does this in real life. Like, people are always like, oh, I hate trans people. Trans people are bad. I won't call them by their preferred pronouns. How, if you're not going to call them by the pronouns that they tell you, isn't that kind of weird? Like, that's just by calling someone, say, this Matt McKee, Edward, or Mackenzie. Because, oh, I just feel like it. Because if someone tells you what their gender is and you're just like, oh no, you're not that gender, that doesn't make any fucking sense, you idiot. That's like me just going up to some random person and being them like I'm a red-blooded American and a Republican. I'm like, okay, so you're a Democrat, right? That's true? Yeah, I made that up in my head and I believe it's true now, so yeah. And no one goes around asking what your fucking genitalia is. That's sexual harassment, first off. And second of all, well, that's still weird as hell either way. No one just goes there, do you have a cock? Which, by the way, don't forget, reassignment surgery exists, which helps you switch that. So even that doesn't make any sense, because then you'd have to ask if they were born with a cock, which is an even stranger question.
Asks a trans pharmacist if she has a penis. Oh yeah, I watched that, and I'm really, really glad that everybody in the audience thought it was one nasty, dumbass thing to say. Why? Why are you so obsessed with people's genitals, you...
Also, yeah, they're really obsessed with genitals, especially children's genitals. Isn't that crazy how they blame trans people on liking children's genitals? But they're always talking about it. Hold on, let me pull something up. Where's the... Yep, definitely saving that for later. We're gonna look it up, actually. What was it? Let's watch it. We're gonna watch it. Needs to be watched.
You're a trans woman. A trans female, yes, sir. Do you have a penis?
Are you telling us that you're unfamiliar with the large body of medical evidence of the harm that's come upon people that have gone through these processes?
I'm familiar with a large body of evidence that shows that providing good affirming care saves lives.
Are you saying that you're unaware of the large body of medical evidence of the harm that's come upon these people in these processes we've been gone through? Are you unaware of that body?
God, I hate proving people wrong this hard. It takes one single Google search is, let's look at 8%. Oh, 8% of the 5% of trans people. And 62% of the 8%, the already small amount, retransitioned. Fucking idiot. Okay, And oh, look at this. Look at this. Um, um, So 82% and 40% have actually attempted. You know, I wonder why that is. Could it be because of the non-gender affirming surgery, the demonstrably evil, disgusting right wingers that tend to say that they are not real and that they are what we made them and they can't be themselves. And I fucking wonder. I wonder. Fucking idiot, dumbass. I'm fucking retarded.
Evidence?
I will repeat what I just said.
Are you unaware of that?
I will repeat what I just said.
You said that you're a trans woman.
I trans female, yes, no, sir.
Do you have a penis?
That's horrible.
You're the one that brought that into discussion.
I
You're the one that
never
brought that
said
into
anything about genitalia.
Oh, you have everything up to tell you.
I don't know what my rights are right now.
Audience, if you want to stay in here,
I don't know what my rights are, but that question was highly inappropriate.
you do not have to answer any question. If you're through, we will dismiss you.
Well, I'm not through with questions, but I'm not going to answer that question. That's highly inappropriate.
Again, you can say that, and that's your right.
Okay, I'm a healthcare professional, a doctor. Please treat me as such. Next question, please.
Also, yes, she is a doctor, and I heard the person cheer in the back, and that makes me happy.
Are there any other questions?
Fucking bullshit. Jesus Christ. Blair. Oh my god. We're not even gonna watch that today. I'm not doing that shit.
Oh yeah, I watched that, and I'm really, really glad that everybody in the audience thought it was one nasty, dumbass thing to say. Why? Why are you so obsessed with people's genitals, you psycho bitch? I'm so sorry to the editor for all the cursing this time around. It's really hard to censor myself and come across as hard-hitting as I would like to. I apologize. Breastfeeding and getting a black eye in return. What? Pet store manager is sacked after threatening to punch breastfeeding mothers and their babies for whipping their boobs out in front of her kids.
And she saw a natural thing that happens normally, breastfeeding, which is normal and not at all sexual, and she's like, oh, Jesus, my kids can't see the sexual act of feeding, this woman feeding her kids. I hate that dumbass fucking argument. People are like, breasts are so sexual, man. You can't breastfeed in public. They're made for sex and not a natural part of a woman's body for feeding a child. Fucking idiot.
Kids in angry Facebook posts. I'm not sorry. The next female, there's your red flag, first one, that tries to whip out her boob to breastfeed in front of my kids will get a black eye. Move that baby because I'll punch it too. I hope one of your friends actually kicked your ass. You seem like the type of person that needs to be
Please
roughed
get her
up
face
a little
off the
bit,
screen,
bro. I'm
Jesus.
sorry, you just acting a get treated a epic fail.
Epic
Rihanna gave,
fail.
without question, the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. This after insulting far more than half our nation, which is already in serious decline with her foul and
What is he talking
insulting
about?
language. Also, so much for her stylist. Old man yells at clouds. You're closing for...
Hold on, yes. What is that? Half our nation. What? What is this? I don't have anyone in the chat to tell me what this is about. I need to understand. Controversy? What is... What did... Was it because she was pregnant? Oh. Let's look at the Rolling Stone. You're running out of free. I don't care. The freedom of information of question, you better believe it, no matter what we have. In total, the FBI request returned 103 pages of plain Jesus Christ, go outside, and almost all of them were about Rihanna, her gyrating, her crotch grabbing, her finger snipping, and crude lyrics. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. It's fucking Rihanna. Everyone in her field does that music, including every musical field. Complained about broadcaster Terry Bradshaw fat shaming Kansas City Chiefs coach and Andy Reid by calling him big guy. Shut the fuck up, dude. Okay, he probably deserves it, first off. Second off, she's pregnant, not obese. There's a difference. Fat shaming. Jesus Christ. Also, if there's anyone that needs to be fat shamed, it's fucking football coaches. I don't know how you teach a sport like that and you all look the same. Almost his thumb like his cock. Jesus Christ. It's almost always the case. The vast majority of the complaints about Rihanna's performance had that indignant want that somebody please think of the children. It's a Super Bowl, not made for children. I think this was a family-friendly program. Oh yeah, sure. It's family-friendly. The commercials are very family-friendly. The 2008? What the fuck was that? One commercial.
Yes, the Genesis. Well, here it is.
Look at that. Yeah, very family-friendly. Bud Light commercial.
Bud Light is brewed to give you everything you want in a beer. Never-ending refreshment, superior drinkability.
Very family-friendly. The alcohol.
Breathe fire.
I love Super Bowl commercials. They're great. Very family-friendly.
The ability to breathe fire no longer available in Bud Light.
Yeah, that's very family-friendly. Is this... Wait, is this it? This might be it.
Let me get this straight. You've solved all our shipping problems with pigeons.
Carrier pigeons.
Isn't this a little outdated?
No. These babies are equipped with GPS and night vision. So the guy's headed off to Cleveland.
What about the big stuff?
That's been taken care of.
Hey, go. That one's just fun, but I don't think they've ever been family friendly. Should be ashamed of showing such filth. Oh my god. This football's often built around brain and life destroying. Yes, thank you, Rolling Stone. You get it. Okay. I was going to be mean to you for trying to get me to subscribe to you, and which I still am pissed off about. But thank you. Thank you. Football itself is built around brain and life destroying violence. CTE, where fucking people beat and then kill their wives because they got too much CTE because they got ran over by 300-pound dudes for 40 years. As if 1 month before a player touched her own butt or whatever, one player did nearly die on national television after going to cardiac arrest following an on-field. And this is a reoccurring thing. This is very frequent. People always get injuries that could literally almost kill them on the football field. Thank you, Rolling Stone. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? You. I think that's probably cool. It looks a bit weird. But that's only because he's balding. And balding people scare me. I don't know why. The sexualization of general ground stepping over frames, man pulling off his jacket and then gyrating all while singing lyrics far too inappropriate for family sport. I will not watch this again next year. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I spelled Rihanna's name wrong. Crossfire is too far for broadcasting. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's been worse on fucking Nickelodeon. I don't want to hear it. Anyways, let's go back to this video.
Oh, so much for her stylist. Old man yells at clouds. You're closing for lunch? Screw you! I was at the CVS yesterday. The pharmacy fence was being lowered, but I made it to the register without ducking, simply walking quickly. I said, whoa, just in time to scoop up my prescription for you before y'all go to lunch, right? I had a smile on my face and a few Valentine gifts to ring up with my prescription that they refused to give me. 3 pharmacy employees, including the esteemed pharmacist, said,
This is
nope,
fire.
we're at lunch. I guffawed and said, look, I made it to your register before you closed the fence. That's not it. This isn't a game. This isn't a little video game mechanic for you. Oh.
Yeah, that's not in the works. They're on lunch. You go away until it's time for them to come back, alright? They don't get paid enough to wait for the last person, alright? They said they were going on lunch. Just because you walk fast doesn't mean anything. Also, guffawed is a fucking insane word to use right now. I love the word guffaw.
You got us. Let's do whatever the you want, because you made it here just in time. No, they said. Really doubt that. Somewhere deep inside me, I exclaimed, screw you, out loud. Not my finest moment. I then saw the CVS manager, Dave. He shrugged his shoulders. No apologies from anyone. You should be apologizing to them. Diamond meteorite
You
for
get finished
sale.
reading up. I just saw something that I hate. I get it, pharmacists are union employees, but the lack of professional and good customer care is clearly unimportant to anyone at this particular CVS. Yes, it is. They are timely, right? That's actually, they are more timely, actually. It's actually 1:30 p.m. and 3 employees refused to ring me up. Hello, Walgreens. First of all, idiot. You'd think the Walgreens isn't going to treat you any different just because of different establishment? No, it's the same people in the same general area, you dumbass. But, little secret here. Doesn't matter where you go. It's still it still doesn't mean anything because those people were timely. Also, why are you complaining about them being union employees? Don't do that. Right? Unions are good, man. They help people, and you're just like, God, I get they're union employees and all that, but they don't have to be so cringe. Like, come on. Them being part of a union is actually better. I mean, I don't know why you're even talking about it. Just leave that out of it. Also, if it's exactly 1:30 p.m., they were being punctual. They were like, okay, 1:30, it's lunchtime.
You should be apologizing to them. Diamond meteorite for sale. Incorrect, my friend. Someone doesn't understand the colors of carrier cruise. Oh my god. I can't believe what I just saw. Sorry, I genuinely don't know why I jump into a crappy southern accent whenever I read stuff like this. Sometimes it feels like it fits. My southern friends out there, I apologize. I'm not trying to make some commentary on, you know what I mean. I just think it's fun. I like doing it sometimes. I can't believe what I just saw. During the national anthem at the Super Bowl, they showed the sailors on deck of the USS Carl Vinson, one of our 3 Nimitz-class supercarriers, and they were dressed and arranged in rainbow colors. Chinese military is LTAO. Chinese military. On one of our Nimitz-class supercarriers? Shaking hands with a woman is like shaking hands with a child. It seems artificial and vaguely patronizing. The handshake was designed as a greeting between men.
You know, fucking hate. First of all, look at this dude. Least manly person I've ever seen. Right? Go to the gym. I mean, you look fucked up. That's not the point. The point is, it's just a handshake. Yes, it was made between men and men, but that's because women weren't in business at all. Like, at all. And also, you're pulling out your hand to shake another person's hand. Like, okay. And it's not any different. You're acting like a woman can't have a strong handshake. Anyone can have a strong handshake. Whether it be man, woman, or envy. Doesn't matter. Also, shaking hands with a child. You can also shake. I bet you consider 18-year-olds children, so I'm guessing that you've never shaken a hand with a brand new intern or anything. Or if you have, you've been disgusted by it. You're like, ah, god damn it. Goddamn young ass interns, I hate them. They're probably gay!
Her sword hand was empty. I feel like you just made that little factoid up.
Hold on. Up to date. Ninth century, based on a relief from the 9th century, which depicts king shaking hands to forge an alliance. So it's just 2 dudes forging an alliance. You stupid! Oh, see? Yeah, it did start as men and men, but it was to check that neither man had a knife hidden up his sleeve. Yeah, okay, so it was a way to make sure that you didn't... So he's not too wrong.
Completely made that shit up. Also, I love that. Shaking hands with a child or a woman seems artificial and vaguely patronizing, or patronizing, if you will.
If it takes that little to increase your manhood, there wasn't much there.
What are you actually talking about? One thing to keep in mind about Chelsea Handler is
This is about to get really bad. That's Matt Walsh. That's Matt Walsh. He's stupid as hell. I'm dumb, but he's really fucking dumb. He's like below the barrel dumb.
that she has actually had 3 children, but she murdered all of them. That's why she so desperately justifies her childlessness. Her freedom was purchased with the blood.
I'm guessing she had abortions. And also, she didn't have any children. She aborted parasites, little fetuses inside of her that weren't useful at all, or that she didn't want, or that she just couldn't have. Her choice entirely. She didn't murder anything. She didn't murder 3 children. She just got rid of 3 little parasites in her body.
Blood of her own children. Actually, what the hell are you talking about, you freaking psycho? My aunt sent me this. We're not even social media friends. The next James Bond will be made to satisfy the woke brigade. Bond will start off as a man and will transgender to a woman. The film will be called... Oh, God.
That's good. I think that's a joke,
that
probably.
Is next level to me. Oh, Bond will start off as a man and then will proceed to transgender to a woman. Oh, damn. Now I've got to look forward to informing my kids in the not-so-distant future that they'll need to find a pure...
Oh, no. Oh, no. White nationalists are cringe as fuck, dude. Also, your kids are probably not going to listen to you, by the way. Even if you grow up, it's possible that they go to school, or unless you keep them out of school, and they learn, wow, this is kind of a dumb belief, and so they just kind of ignore you.
Blood made to live and procreate with. Yes, I said pure blood. Ew, cringe. Correct, I'm glad you're self-aware of that. That's where we are now. mRNA is not natural, and who knows what the long-term effects are going to be with all the lab rats who volunteer.
Oh my god, he's so dumb. Oh my god, you guys want to see some? Okay, not mRNA. mRNA. The mRNA is just transfer shit. Transfer material, or whatever it's called. Messenger RNA, a genetic material that tells your body how to make proteins. Everyone has this. Without this, you would be dead, you dumb fuck. Oh, they're an anti-vaxxer. Okay. So when I go... should I open it up in the incorrect way? Yeah. This is just to help your body produce the right things. That's why the vaccine works. It's just supposed to help your body. It doesn't change your natural mRNA. I'm not even like any work. I took a few biology classes. This is basic knowledge. I went to a STEM school, and this is what they taught at the basic biology level.
Voluntarily signed up to be an experiment because they got psyoped with fear. Yeah, you're right. Dying is a great motivator to keep oneself safe. I'm going to have to vet potential mates for my kids and teach them to do the same, because we don't know what the hell can happen with tech or transhumanism.
Also, your kids are going to have sex with who they want, because that's what happens with human beings. They have sex with who they want. That's just what happens.
DNA in the future. P.S. Screw up, science shills. This is a conspiracy subreddit.
People need help.
You know what? Dude, that's fair. Get out of here, science idiots. This is my safe space to be stupid.